Everyone, I'm Sophia and welcome to the Be Nerdy BookTube channel. So, this is my first video here and I would like to do a little introduction of myself as well as a review to start building some content to let you guys see if you like my way of reviewing or not, if you have any suggestions. So, I'm 21, I'm from Portugal and I'm a college student. This all started because I created an Instagram account about 2 years ago and I started struggling with reviewing books in 10 lines or less without spoiling anyone. And since English is not my first language, it's not my mother tongue, it's something I really struggled. And I started playing around with the idea of having a YouTube channel. And as a goal for 2019, I decided to create one and my goal is to maintain it. So basically my favorite genres are YA, fiction, fantasy. That's my thing in general. And I have been recently into murder mysteries, what is called domestic thrillers, and horror. Those are my main eye candy. If I see one of those, I will probably pick it up. I usually read in physical copies or ebooks. I have tried an audiobook. Not my type of thing. But yeah, I'm willing to give it a try again. But the only time I read it, it just wasn't my thing. I didn't like it. I didn't like the narrator. I feel like I missed a lot of details, but that's for another video and I'm gonna maybe make a rant about audiobooks. So, given that introduction part out of the way, I decided to choose a book for a first review that wasn't that complicated to explain and to review. And one of the books I chose for my book club, the Be Nerdy Book Club, I will leave the link down below. It's on Goodreads, everyone can join. It's very fun. For more information, I will leave my Instagram account because I have a really pretty highlight where I explain everything. And I chose two books. One of them is the one I'm talking about. It's YA. It's what Emma Books would call it trashy, because it is. And the other one was a murder mystery, and I am planning to do a video on that book alone because I really need to talk about that book. So, without further ado, I present to you Marked by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. This story is the first one of a series, the House of Night series. There's 12 books in it. I have 2 in physical format. I have the other ones in ebook. This was a reread for me. I had read it more than once. I have the other one right here. And basically, this is the story of Zoe, and she is marked to become a vampire. What is really different about these types of vampires is that they aren't marked by a bite in the neck or anything that Hollywood usually tries to sell us. These vampires are born out of a chemical reaction in our bodies, and basically it causes a reaction chain and our bodies start to need other things and have other sets of characteristics, such as pale skin and long hair and long nails and a slight need for blood, human blood. So Zoe starts to feel sick at the end of a school day, and there's a hunter that says, "You are marked. You need to go to the House of Night so you can become a vampire." And that's all right if in this society people weren't humongous dicks and they basically don't like vampires at all. So Zoe gets home to ask help to her mom, who is married to this religious guy who is a clown, basically, not to call him anything worse. And her mom doesn't want to help her. She is too in love with her stepdad to realize that her daughter is in dire need of help. So Zoe runs to her grandma, and her grandma takes her to the House of Night. And everything starts from there. I give it 4 stars on Goodreads. This is a book that is from my childhood. I really like it. And as a more adult person, I really like and I have learned to appreciate the magic system in this. So, besides you being a vampire and having all those characteristics I told you earlier, you have something that is, or you may or may not have something that is a power. And it could be something as simple as predicting the weather, talking to animals, or having an element affinity. There's 5 elements in this universe. They are earth, air, fire, and water, and spirit. And when you have an affinity to one of these elements, you can call it forth to help you. And I think it's really, really cool. And you can actually help the goddess Nyx, which is the goddess of the vampires, and the one that gives you or doesn't give you these special powers. And I really find it cool because I don't find many element-based magic systems, or maybe I haven't read that much. If you like something in this category, please leave a comment down below. I love magic system, element-based magic systems. It's something I have always enjoyed. I really like Avatar because of it. And this is something I really liked in this book, and it's something I don't usually see. The characters are okay. My favorite must be Zoe, or her best friend Stevie, because they're both females. They are really grounded. They know what's wrong and what isn't, and they know when they're screwing up, and they are kind. They want to help. They want to do the good. It's something I really like. Of course, you have bitchy characters like Aphrodite, and I really like her at being a bitchy character because I love to hate her because it's her function in this book, and I'm in love with Aphrodite in that aspect. I really like it. And well, that's basically it. I really like this book. If you want like a sort of light series to read, the books aren't very long. This one is about 383 pages. Okay, it's almost 400 pages, but is in the pocketbook format, so it must be around 200, the real book. And I really like this series. If you want something of this sorts, maybe give this baby guy a go. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave and ring the bell so you know when I'm posting. I haven't really decided on the posting schedule yet, since I'm a college student and I have exams and work and I'm an athlete, and it's a lot to juggle, but I'm gonna try and post 1 time a week. And if you have any recommendations for me, also leave them down below. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!